It's Katie Lee, and this is Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast, a replay of today's full show. Z103, it is Katie Lee. I love my dog, but I am so ready for the canals to be empty with no more water because my dog stinks so much. Literally the entire summer, every single day, 4, 5, 6 times a day, she goes and she jumps and she swims in the canal forever. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it has been a fantastic way to get her energy out. Like, she's just the happiest puppy dog when she's swimming in the canal. But the problem with it is that no matter how many times I give her a bath, that canal water just really sticks to her. My house is starting to become affected by this because my living room, she sleeps in the living room the most during the night. My living room starting to smell, and I need to figure out how to stop it. I can't stop her from swimming because, like I said, it's a great way to get her energy out, especially where I work all day. And it's great. I don't want her to stop. It's really good for like her joints and everything. But man, she's a smelly dog. She's a smelly, stinky little dog. I'm a little concerned about what we're going to do this winter when she doesn't have the canal to swim in. I don't know how we're going to keep all of her energy out. Anyways, I thought about taking her to the groomer, but then I'm just like, she's just going to go jump back in the canal. So I'm going to have to wait until the canal is empty, and then I might get a clean, fresh smelling dog once again for the wintertime. And I'll just have to enjoy it while it lasts. I don't know. If anybody has any ideas of how I can fix this, let me know. 208-524-1033. Z103, it is Katie Lee. Time to celebrate National Potato Day. Apparently, it's always August 19th. And you know what? From the state that produces and feeds the world with potatoes, I feel like we should definitely celebrate this day today. So, did you know that the top most loved potato dishes, we got mashed potatoes, or homemade potato dishes, mashed potatoes, potato salad, baked potatoes, and breakfast potatoes, or, hash browns. But in Idaho, everybody loves funeral potatoes. You know what I'm talking about. Everybody in Idaho has had funeral potatoes. If you haven't, highly suggest you find somebody that can make those because funeral potatoes are literally some of the best. The best. One thing I love is that the potato is a very versatile vegetable. And it's just, what would we do without it? Anyways, so happy National Potato Day. If you needed an excuse to have potatoes for dinner tonight, this is it. You're welcome. Why is Fuego all of a sudden such a trend right now in food? Because we're getting, what is it called? It's Fuego Skittles? Skittles Gummies Fuego. I don't know why that all of a sudden we have to have that. Why couldn't we get like regular Skittles, like spicy Skittles first, and then we move on to the gummies? Because I feel like if they do this right, they could have really, really good ones. But I don't really think I'm going to want them as gummies. So I'm still going to try them, but I'm going to be a little leery about it. Z103, it's Katie Lee. Found this story at eastidahonews.com. The business women of Pocatello are rolling out the red carpet for Women's Marketplace featuring Fashions Night Out. So that's happening August 22nd. At Lookout Point in downtown Pocatello. So it is a free community event, and it's going to be celebrating women-owned businesses with shopping, food trucks, live entertainment, and giveaways. And one of the major highlights is going to be the runway show at 6 p.m., led by local designer Debbie Beaumont, and she's actually showcased her work from Southeast Idaho in New York. Actually, eastidahonews.com did a story about her, which honestly, she's got some really cool stuff. So the event organizer, Amber Cook, says it's more than a marketplace. It's a movement to empower, educate, and celebrate women in business, and I love that. So the doors are open at 4 p.m. Admission is free. Everybody is invited, so mark your calendars for August 22nd. If I die and I get reincarnated, I really want to come back as a raccoon because this sounds like a blast. There were 8 raccoons that got into a home in Florida and they trashed the entire place. The owner said that they threw a party. They ate all the cat food and, hung out in the jacuzzi, had a great time, living the Florida life. Like I said, if I die, I want to be reincarnated as a raccoon in Florida in the jacuzzi. That's all I'm saying. Idaho's number number one hit music channel, Z103. It is Katie Lee. We're going to be real for your heart-to-heart for today. The world kind of sucks right now, and I feel like it hasn't gotten any better for a long time. Anyways, it feels like it feels heavy, it feels loud, and feels like everything is on fire, nothing is going right. So, while we can't fix literally any of it today, one thing you can do is you can at least make one person's day suck a little less. So, I don't know, do something nice for somebody. Buy somebody coffee, you can hold the door, text your friend back, basically. Bestie, I'm talking to you. You haven't texted me back in like 4 hours. What are you doing? Anyways, also, back to the whole thing. Compliment a stranger. I don't know, a little stuff adds up. Like I said, it makes them feel good, and it makes you feel good, too. So, the world's messy, it's on fire, but at least we can balance it out with at least a little bit of good. So, be somebody's reason to smile today. Z103, it is Katie Lee. I am ready for spooky season. Basically, I heard that here in Idaho Falls, we're getting Tractor Supply in the old Big Lots building. And all I got to say is yes. Yes. Because, hear me out, they have like these skeleton chickens and these skeleton cows. And if you don't know, I am a cattle ranch girl. Like I'm a farm girl all the way through. And I want a herd of little skeleton cows in my front yard. And I can only find them at Tractor Supply, and we haven't had one, and now we're going to get one. I think Pocatello has one. Anyways, but we're going to get one, and I'm going to get my skeleton cows. And I'm going to have my little skeleton herd in my front yard, and I'm so excited for this. Maybe I'll get a skeleton chicken. I've always wanted that 12-foot skeleton from Home Depot, but I can't afford that one. Z103, it is Katie Lee. Just a little reminder for today. I feel like we all know Carrie Underwood's song Before He Cheats. Dug my keys into the side of his something, smashed his tires or headlights and all of these things. Slashed the tires, baseball bat to the headlights. Anyways, back to what I'm talking about. It's not an instruction manual, but a 31-year-old lady in Kentucky, she decided that it was. She ended up smashing her ex's car, smashed the windshield, cracked the mirror, dumped glitter in the vents. Oh my gosh, that's brilliant. Sorry, it's not an instruction manual. Anyways, and poured salt in the engine. Insurance ended up totaling the car over $12,000 in damages. I'm sorry, that's so funny. And then she has the audacity to smile in her mugshot. Dude, I was looking at it earlier, and she had no regrets whatsoever. So, I don't know where I was going with this. That's so funny, though. Glitter in the vents. Oh, my Lanta. Z103, it's Katie Lee, my friends. I'm out of here for the day. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. Y'all stay safe, stay legit, be awesome, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye. Thanks for listening to Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast. If you enjoyed the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Katie Lee on Z103 is hosted by Katie Lee and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.